but
Not
it's
right
not
now,
what
don't.
we're starting.
Yo.
All right. Going back into everything that has been happening, it trust me, I know it's difficult to try to keep track of with it's every other week. But from the last session, you continued hunting down the bandit leader, and you found your way into this cave structure with vegetation that was feeding on the bodies and became hostile upon your entry. You were able to clear out the caves and make your way through, finding a few things along the way, until you found your way to a giant door. Upon poking around, you notice the two suits of armor standing on either side are not what they initially appear to be, though they have not become active by any means. As the rest of the party had approached the door, Drip recognizes the door, and especially the emblems within it.
Drift, not drip. Drift.
Yeah, drift.
Drip. You drip now.
Yes, drift.
I hope not. I hope I'm not leaking.
Yeah, that's usually a bad sign.
Yo.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm
Oh
about
shit. Okay.
I'm like, ish. I'm ready-ish.
Alright.
We're gonna.
You shall receive
Well,
the handout
Probably you.
of the door itself.
The handout?
And did something pop up on your screens?
Nope.
Negative.
Damn it. Right. Have to do it this way. Alright. Now has it.
Yeah.
I got it.
There's
There
a
we go.
door.
Yes. There's a door as well as a bit of armor. Or, a bit of information on it.
Bit of armor on the door.
Yes. There is armor around the door, but that's not what I intended to say. So, what would you guys like to do?
Live.
That's
Preferably.
generally the idea.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
I clicked on the picture, so it opened it up, and then I went back, and it took me out of the game. So,
Oof.
yeah. Fun times had by, well, nobody.
That would make a good wallpaper.
Okay. Jen, who's the one that recognizes this door?
Drift.
Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, only Drift recognizes this door.
All right. So I'm just gonna move back. I'm just gonna move right back.
You were stealthing last time. Does that roll still hold true?
Yeah, roll still holds true.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. Well. Yeah.
Yeah, I stepped back and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna wait for other people to figure out what's up.
Really don't want to be here right now.
Does anybody know? Alana whispers. Does anybody recognize anything about this place? Does anybody know what to do with this door?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't we level 2? Isn't that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I have to edit my stats and stuff
level.
still.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I was like, crap, I lost the handout for the giant cave door, but it's right there. I found it.
And it should also be in your journal, so you'd be able to bring it up whenever you would like.
Yeah. That's where I ended up finding it, because when I backed out of the game, it disappeared, and then I was like, oh crap, it's gone forever.
It's not gone forever.
Not gone
gone
forever.
I can't see it anymore. It doesn't exist. I have no object permanence.
Isn't that how that works?
Maybe. It's like, yeah. Fuck.
Are you okay?
I will be if everyone gets really cool about a lot of shit really quickly.
What kind of shit?
Yeah, brother, what do you mean?
Getting less okay about shit, maybe?
You know how there's kind of the two main countries of the Imperium and the Dynasty, right?
No. Well, what about it?
There's not just two.
Explain.
There's a third. And we've accidentally come to one of the city's front door.
Oh.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
Well, then, should we knock?
I mean, we can. Fuck it. We're here.
Wait, before we knock, can you? What else do we need to know about this city, this country? What's it called?
The Longing Confederacy. I had to actually pull up the Discord so I can remember the name exactly properly.
Yeah, I have to do that every so often too.
Oh god, they're Confederates.
A longing confederacy?
That sounds like a really bad adult romance novel.
It's one of the only like, I'm one of the first Ganassi you've ever seen before, right?
You're one of the first of a lot of things I've ever seen before.
Get ready to see a lot more.
Oh.
Oh.
So are these?
Kami just interjects. Well, is death a possibility?
Death is always a possibility.
Thank you, Grack.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Are we? Do we have to worry about these suits of armor at all? They were wigging me out earlier.
No, I don't think so. Not right now, at least.
Okay. Wait. Not right now? As in possibly in the future, maybe?
I mean, they'd be there. What's the blip? I heard a blip.
I was typing to Jen because you guys were role playing.
Oh.
Trying to be respectful.
I was like, wait, who rolled what? Who rolled what? I wasn't ready.
Respectful. Sorry.
No, that didn't work.
Yeah, they're kind of there as guards, guardians. If people who don't want come a knocking, they stop knocking.
Oh.
That's why
So
when
let's go forward. Let's just break through and kill anybody and burn that building to the ground if we need to.
Sure, Kami, after you.
Ladies first.
well, this is gonna be an entertaining time, and
Is
Drift, like,
is this where you're from, Drift?
yeah.
Does anybody else know about this country?
No. Like I said, y'all need to get really cool about a lot of shit really quickly. Like, we're kept a secret for a good reason for a long time, and we'd rather keep it that way.
And this is where that bandit leader went, right?
Yeah. Or at least he came in here. Who knows if he actually came through here?
I mean, was there anywhere else to go? Did
He
we?
could have gotten eaten by the vines. By the vines that dissolved pretty quickly. Who knows? I don't. Knock.
Quite easily, those things hurt.
You knock and you don't hear anything. The door doesn't move. But you do, of course, recognize that recess in the door itself that fits the size of a certain coin you have.
Oh, right. I forgot about this little doodad. Alexa, why are you waking up? What are you doing?
Alexa,
I didn't hear that.
let her live her best life.
Try that again.
No, I didn't ask you to do anything. Why? Yeah. I put my, what the hell's it called?
The signet
I
coin.
put my coin up against the slot.
I put my
Yeah,
coin in the slot. I put
It
my
fits perfectly, and the doors creak open at the center and open wide. You're able to retrieve the coin as you make your way through.
It goes back into a pocket in my
I'm assuming
New
you're
places
all.
we.
So come on, fellas.
you all go.
Get rich or die.
everyone
Alana
to,
run.
I feel like it'd be
Alana
appropriate to
runs
say
in,
welcome
arms
everyone
up.
to Diagon Alley. Because as soon as you described that, the first thing that happened was the scene in Harry Potter and the music started playing in my head, and I was like, well, that's how that is. Now,
I'm not entirely wrong.
Oh,
You
okay.
go down a hallway until you find a smaller set of doors. Opening them, you find yourself in a large library. Manning the front desk is, God, I forgot what her name is, or what species she is. A harpy manning the front desk, just going over paperwork. And everyone inside is also going about their business. You can see a bunch of tiny dragons that have fairy-like appearances to them. Various creatures and beings just kind of wandering around looking through the books.
like I said, everyone needs to get really cool about a lot of shit really quickly.
Is this a land of monsters?
Um, Depending on how you want to look at it, kinda.
Are those little baby dragons?
Probably,
Are they fairy dragons?
quite possibly.
I was gonna combine those names, but that would be kind of offensive, I think.
I mean,
Yo. What a beautiful library.
Please don't run off. Please don't run off. Until things get sorted, I can't guarantee you won't accidentally offend something and have, like, say, maybe a beholder start smiting you. Please don't run off.
We
Yeah.
just
what's the
Speaking-
beholder?
returns back.
Speaking of, as you say that, the woman at the desk looks up. Oh, who are all of you?
Hello, I'm Kami the Green. You're welcome.
We're all gonna die.
Someone is wandering off.
Like I said, that's why I'm like, we're all gonna die. Swear to God, I'm about to get like 8 leashes and be like, nope, none of you are walking off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see the fairy dragons.
The pseudo dragons, they work here. Please do not bother them.
They're called what?
Pseudo dragons. Thank you, love. I see you have a fine collection of books.
And as you are speaking, you see what looks like a giant head come down from the upper levels of the shelves with tendrils snaking around, eyes at the end of each of the tendrils. It turns with sharp, toothy maul to face each of you. I only see one of you that belongs here.
I pull out a head from my bag. Be like, does he belong here?
Cracked face palms.
Die. we're all gonna die.
Please, floating head, what do you mean?
I put it back in my bag.
It means y'all don't live here. Y'all aren't of any of the peoples that are like usually found in these sanctuaries.
Dearly noted.
This is a sanctuary?
Yes. This is a sanctuary. I am Rock, Lord of Knowledge and History.
Your name is The Rock?
Rock, not the Rock.
Oh. Sorry.
I'm Kami the Green. You're welcome.
Oh, God. I'm gonna go back over here.
Interesting. And the rest of you?
Greg points to Drift. This one is Garak Bloodmaw. Garak has followed Drift here.
Yes, I've seen Drift around here before.
They are speaking common, correct?
Yes.
I'm Alana. And then I go back behind Grack.
And I'm Breg.
My.
Well, I'm assuming there's a reason why you were brought among the Confederacy.
Well,
We
we
were
were on a mission to look at these ruins, and then all of a sudden we got attacked by these bandits, and these bandits we ended up killing because they were what?
I don't think he means that.
But one of them got away and they came in here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. We're just looking for somebody that attacked us.
Well, if you are to proceed any further into the Confederacy, you must know the rules. To keep balance and peace amongst the peoples, there is to be no violence within the premise of the entire Confederacy order. If you come here intending violence, you will not be welcome.
I turn to everybody else and I'm like, do we intend violence?
No.
No.
We don't intend violence.
See to it that you're not involved in any.
Here, here.
The Lord of the Guard will not take kindly otherwise.
What's their name?
You will know them when you see them.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a time. Like Drift is like somewhere between mild panic and in two different directions of like, can't believe I had to bring like we ended up here chasing this bandit, and also like, swear to God, these people are gonna get us killed.
And I look at Drift and I was like, well, you know the way. Lead us. We will find this man.
And Drift, you know that at the back area of the library there is a doorway that that you would be able to go into the rest of the city from.
Here.
In front of the door, you see a giant tiger humanoid patrolling back and forth across the door, anxiously looking out and just kind of walking back and forth. They are a were-tiger.
Kitty.
How dare you call me a kitty?
Oh. So I thought maybe you knew.
Please do not mind them. They are learning. Slowly, but learning.
Breg, do you know this person?
That's offensive.
Oh,
Why? What? Just because we're both cats?
I learned it from Kami.
Do not involve me.
I was
in
trying to
your-
give me strength. I swear to God. Like,
You scandalous person.
grant me the strength to. Do...
Yes, well, were you looking to leave, or were you just looking to offend me further?
Sorry. I'm very sorry. But leave, I guess.
Why is this thing just...
Right, Drift?
Yes. Has anyone else come through here recently?
People come and go all the time. It's a library.
Shit, what did the bandit guy look like? I can't remember now.
Yeah, what did he look like?
Like a reptile guy? Walking on two legs?
Walking on sunshine.
Possibly running?
Was he a kobold? Jen?
He was a kobold.
Have any kobolds come through here recently?
There was one.
How long ago did he come through?
Half a day.
One sec, I got a phone call.
Not a whole lot of kobolds come through here, so it was pretty easy to remember that one.
Alright. Thank you.
What the heck is that?
What?
The thing by Kami. Was that there before?
Where's Kami?
Am I tripping?
Oh, okay.
The-
All of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, I lost track of Kami for a second. He ran off.
That is standard, it seems.
Kami, what you end up seeing, that giant blob, is what's called a gelatinous cube. And is just skittering across the ground, cleaning up any of dust or debris or anything left on the ground, and absorbing it and absolving it in its body.
Oh, it's a cleaner. It's a street sweeper. That's awesome.
It's
Was
a
that
street
in
sweeper with
character
all
or
the
No,
discarded shells.
if I'm not doing the deep voice, it's Mike.
Okay.
I step away.
Yeah,
Just
standard.
I'm just gonna mind my business.
Alana steps closer.
It doesn't seem to pay you any mind, and it just continues its business.
Looks like a weird mattress.
Don't step on it. Or lay on it.
It looks soft.
I assure you it is not.
Oh.
It is mostly acid.
Oh.
Oh, righty then.
What is the floor made of, Jen? Is it made of stone?
Yes, the floor itself is various tiled stone.
If it was wood, I was about to have a huge question.
No, it's not wood flooring.
It could be magical wood.
I got some magical wood.
That's what all guys say they have. So I guess we continue to track.
Yeah, the tiger isn't by any means barring your way through.
Yep.
She's just passing back and forth in front of it.
Finding
God, one of them's running off. Like,
And I just yell like, "We're ready for a new adventure!"
What the fuck?
finding that creature will be.
Yeah, this is dude. This is a library. Calm down.
I thought it was going outside.
That door does leave the library, but you guys also are running around in circles all over the place. I have to try to keep up with you.
Alright.
So
Alana's excitable about new locations.
yes, the map I put you all at now is the generalized map of the city itself. You find as soon as you leave the library that you are still in a massive cave system where it looks like an ancient city had been buried. Much of it looked like it was being repurposed into new and different things to be rebuilt as a new city.
But I'm so glad I chose the coast as my favorite terrain. That's awesome.
There's still a whole lot of island. You're just in one city.
So where are we? Are we on the left exit or the top one?
You are on
Oh.
the left exit.
Okay.
And I'm going to say everyone choose like a single token to be used as your party token, unless you guys are going to be splitting, in which case there's going to be different tokens used.
Wow, our party split? No, never.
Yeah.
I don't know if that accidentally came over or not right as Mike said that.
I don't know.
Didn't hear anything else come over.
Okay. It was a crescendo of the Harry Potter Hedwig's theme. like, oh no, it's like the party's splitting? No. And then that took off, and I'm like, oh god, the music's anticipating they're about to do it.
So when you say pick the token, what do you mean?
Like
Whichever
one
one of your tokens, just drag it onto the map to the left side of Rock's library.
I would say let Drift do it because he's the one pretty much guiding us through here.
Alright,
Yeah.
so Drift's token, there you go.
Where would we go?
Alright, let me, if he's also leading the way, bring up a few other things. Oop. Didn't want to do that.
Is that Gordon Ramsay?
No, it's
That's
not Gordon Ramsay.
Definitely Gordon Ramsay.
Alright.
Knows, man.
But yes, Drift, you know, near to the library itself, to the north side of the city, there is the generalized inn, where most people end up coming and going through. There's Alexer's district, where.
What?
Hmm?
What district?
Alexer's, Alexer's shopping district.
Okay.
And to the south is the generalized living quarters, where most of the residents tend to stay for the time being as the entire city is being refitted.
Refitted?
Yeah, so it's an ancient city that they're rebuilding and repurposing.
Oh, keeping hidden from the outside world at the same time.
Yep.
We're good like that.
Where do you bring your materials in from?
Which materials?
To rebuild your city.
That's what magic is for.
Boom. Kami just interjects.
I'm gonna go up to I'm gonna recommend we go to the end because Drift could use a drink right about now.
Completely fair.
Wood in.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Yes. You find your way.
I might need a cup of coffee already. Goddamn.
Let me put your characters in here.
Does those say cells? This isn't an inn.
It's. I had to repurpose the map. So.
At the under construction, we repurposed an old jail to be an inn for a while. I mean, it made having bedrooms easy. Like, work with what you got when what you got is rubble.
I think that is everyone's tokens. Yeah. But yes, you find your way into this inn. You have to climb up some stairs to get into the main inn itself. And inside, you see a giant dragon-like being walking around, handing out drinks. At the various tables, you see a whole host of different kinds of creatures that none of you have ever seen before. And with your continued looking around, you find a familiar kobold who is also standing at a table enjoying the drink.
Where? Oh, that motherfucker?
Please do not be dumb. Please do not be dumb. Please do not be dumb. No violence.
Okay.
You were gonna just stab him, weren't you?
No. Gonna take out an arrow.
I go back to the gangs like, there's that fucker there. What do you guys want to do?
Guys, he's here. Now, let me ask you a question. How loose is the definition of violence? Like, if we all grab him
We're
and
all-
drag him out, is that technically violence? Because
Yes.
we didn't attack. Oh.
Yes.
That's an abduction. That's a violent crime. Like,
Then a stakeout. You watch him until he leaves.
Why don't we talk to him?
I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee.
Who's getting a cup of coffee?
Drift.
Drift.
Oh.
As Drift
Well, Drift and Lawrence.
as Drift makes his way in, the barkeeps just grumps out, Drift, you finally back? You gonna clean me out again?
I think he actually went. I think there's like
Yeah.
symmetry here.
Like, I missed the sentence.
Drift, back, you can clean me out again.
Oh. In which context?
Buying out all my stores.
Oh. Not me per se. Well, today's gonna be a day of firsts for a lot of people. I'm praying they're not as ridiculous as they usually are for now.
These strangers.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Hi.
need a cup of coffee.
As long as they know the rules, it won't be a problem.
Rock explained them. I don't know how well they grasp the concept of what's violence and what's not. I've had to explain to them that kidnapping is a violent act because we had a run-in with the kobold over there, like, yesterday?
Savage? Everyone has a run-in with Savage.
Yeah, but they don't want to let it go, and he did kind of shoot at us, and we shot back, and then he took off, and they kind of chased him, and we ended up here. I'm gonna probably need 2 cups of coffee.
That is understandable. Anything for any of the rest of you?
Do you have chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
I'll see if I have that in the back.
I haven't had chocolate milk in like 7 years.
I ask everywhere I go, then no one ever seems to have it.
I know.
I mean, chocolate is hard to come by.
Well, I mean, if you have it, it's fine. If you don't, I'll take water.
Alright, and the rest of you?
Just not chocolate water. That would be disgusting.
Grack will have
Take some
whatever
water.
food is currently on sale, as well as an ale. Do you take gold?
Yeah, we take gold. And I'm sorry, Mike, I didn't hear the first part of what you said.
Whatever food is on sale and an ale.
All right, no problem. Any other takers before I go to the back and look for some chocolate milk?
And I'll have an ale as well.
All right. They walk back, heavy footfalls on the wood flooring. Everyone else just kind of keeps to their own business. Even Savage doesn't seem to have noticed any of you, just enjoying their large tankard.
Is Breg just chilling out in the entryway?
Greg doesn't like this place. I'm sitting on this bench.
Oh.
Breg doesn't like alehouses. There's something for everyone to learn.
Duly noted.
No, just this one.
This one full
We
of
met in a bar.
I also didn't really give you guys an option on that one.
I'm more of a farm fresh kind of,
Which one is that? I see you. What are you doing? Which one are you?
That is Alana.
Lana, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just walking around,
Just picking his pocket.
checking stuff out. I've never been here before, so I like to learn about new places.
It's an inn.
Well, this is only the second one I've ever... No, third one I've ever been to.
How old are you?
I'm going to take this moment to go to the bathroom.
I'm 25.
How?
I'm a very old 25 high elf, okay?
You don't have inns or taverns or anything of the like where you're from? Like,
There were... Listen. There were things... The simple answer is no.
And I've been locked in a tower for 200 years, so I don't know anything about anything.
that explains a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, Lathander, grant me strength. And caffeine, grant me strength.
All I had as our companion was a pet
And
rock,
grant me
I-
caffeine.
Katrina. It's a beautiful pet rock.
Is Thrina the rock?
Yeah. It's my only companion for 100 and plus years.
I thought you would call him Dwayne.
No.
Maybe that was the first name of Rock.
Oh, wow. That flew by my head. Oof. Shit. It's like Dwayne. Why would I call it Dwayne?
So,
I'm back.
Drift, you guys are... I mean, you're from here? You grew up here?
Near here, but yeah.
Do you still have a house? Could we, like, visit your house?
Not where you could get to easily.
Oh.
You forget. Water Ganassi. I can live underwater.
Oh. Well, it's not so much of forgetting as I've never seen anything like you before. So I didn't know
Fair.
what
Yeah,
you
because
were.
that first episode, you went to go sleep under the docks, in the water under the docks. No
Yeah.
one else went there to see you.
I was nearly unconscious.
Then I caught a couple fresh eels while I was under there and had fresh broiled eel for breakfast.
Oh. Your friend is back, Drift.
And the giant dragon kid comes out, like hands full of various foods and drinks. Well, good news, little lady. I found some chocolate milk for you.
Yay!
Greg is gonna lean over. Where do you think the milk comes from in the land of cows?
Wait, where do you think the milk come from? If what?
In a
It's a
land
dra-
without cows.
Is that dragon milk? Did he just milk himself?
Oh, Alana.
Alana
It's from him. I have questions about it.
Alana takes a sip. How does it taste?
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Alana takes a sip. How does it taste?
I don't know if
Do I
you
have
know
to
the
make a
difference between
constitution
like
check?
a goat milk and a cow's milk, but it would taste more like a goat's milk.
Okay.
I think the difference is more viscosity than
Is it like really thick?
yeah. Goat's milk is like
It's so
Uh,
thick it
It's
has
like drinking cream.
it's like buttermilk.
It's got
So
7
she-
C's in the word. It is so thick.
She has a thick chocolate milk mustache.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a natural milkshake.
Kami's just like,
And it's warm.
Anybody want to try?
oh no.
Nobody? You want some? Mai?
No. You can keep that to yourself.
Okay.
Alrighty.
How much was it for the chocolate milk?
That'll be 3 copper.
Okay.
I look at.
I don't know
Alana.
how to convert money.
It's
First 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold. Like, nice and easy.
Yeah.
I hand them a gold piece.
I'll go break this into change for you.
Kami interjects. Question, Alana.
Yes.
Is that milk warm?
Very
Like room temperature?
warmer.
Straight
Oh.
from the source.
Gross.
Tastes good to me. Bragg, do you want to try some of this chocolate milk?
I'm not gonna say no because that would be a lie.
Yay! I run over and let him taste some of the chocolate milk.
How is the milk?
It's very thick.
That is quite thick. Ooh, is that yak? I think I taste yak.
I don't know.
Mm.
I got hints of yak. They were also saying maybe it was from the bartender themselves.
You know what? It does kind of taste like dragon milk.
Oh man.
Bragg, you've had dragon milk before?
Yeah, you like pour that over like shaved ice. It's so good.
How did you get it?
What do you mean?
Is that just sold? Do they sell dragon milk?
I mean, yeah, yeah. It's like you can buy anything's milk if you have money and ask.
I'm gonna ask for every type of milk.
I'm going to put that on the quest board. The search for varied milk.
All the milk.
The quest for cream.
In every
Oh.
in every town I go to, I will ask for a different animal's type of milk.
What animals are local to here? Do you milk them? Oh, you don't milk them. Can you milk them?
Yeah.
It just makes it
And
even
can it be
funnier
mixed
for
with chocolate?
it just makes it even funnier for the thought of dragons are reptilian in nature, so they don't lactate. Same thing with most of the residents you've seen on like on these islands. Mostly either avian or reptilian in nature. They don't lactate.
It's imported milk.
The mystery deepens.
Only in tabletop games like this do these kind of things get brought up. But when Rex does return, he does give you your 9 silver
7 copper.
and 7 copper.
Yeah, you bought some for basically $3 and paid with 100.
Big spender.
That sounds like something Alana would do. Let's be honest.
And when you make characters, it's always listed in gold and never silver or copper. So you always start off with gold pieces.
Exactly. I'm like, shit, I don't know. There's all the that's honestly why when I found all that gold, I gave the rest of it except for the gold pieces away. So it's like, I don't know what this means, so everybody else can
Yeah,
have
it's
it.
always 10 copper to a silver and 10 silver to a gold.
Okay. Duly noted.
All right, all the rest
But
of
isn't
you.
it like 100 to a platinum though?
Yeah. That is one of the outliers, as well as Electrum is, I think, 5 silver,
Yeah, it's like halfway.
but Electrum is only ever used in one specific campaign setting, so it's never fucking used.
I mean, for good reason. Like, it's such an obscure.
Yeah.
Dumb.
So, are we just gonna let Savage sit there? Are we gonna do something?
We came here to drink. and
I
we're
came
drinking.
here because of a quest that has taken me to a completely new country.
And the rest of you
Well,
who
more
ordered,
like a second country hidden within a country.
and the rest of you who ordered, it was really just the 2 copper for drinks and then 3 copper for the meals.
Okay. All right.
Pretty
wow,
cheap.
good. You said 2 for the drinks, right?
Yep.
All right.
I hand a silver piece over and get my 5 coppers back.
Yep. He does break change if you all need it. Just to
The
speed
ones
this
that-
along.
10 silver to a gold, 10 copper to a silver.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Excuse me.
What?
I
Huh?
tap on Savage's shoulder.
They
Oh God, did she go back over to Savage when I wasn't looking?
Yeah.
She touched him.
And they seem rather intoxicated as their head swivels and everyone's like, yeah, what, huh?
I grab him by the face and I point him at me.
Okay, that is very rude. Grabbing
Alana,
someone's
like,
face.
Alana,
Drift, is this violent? I'm just trying to make sure he looks at me.
Alana,
I'm gonna let him go.
let him go.
I let go of his face.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rude. Whatever you are.
I'm Alana. We've met briefly.
Did we?
Yeah.
Friends, bandits, Savage.
Yeah.
Hi.
You.
I jump and interject and whisper like, "You don't."
Oh,
tried to-
were, were you those things hiding in the jungle that attacked my guys?
They attacked first.
They actually did not, to point out.
Listen, he might be too drunk to remember that.
I may be a little intoxicated, but I could still hear you.
What?
That was Mike talking too.
Listen, what were you doing in those ruins?
Making money. What else do you do in ruins?
Making money how?
Any
out of
idiots that show up that decide to be stupid with their coin, we take it from them.
So you're a bandit.
I like to say I'm an acquirer of various fortunes.
And I like to say you're a piece of shit.
You
And Drift, you do see on the inside of their arm a tattoo of a Wendigo.
I swear to fuck if this is Mike's character, Jen.
It isn't.
Okay.
He's not the only person working for the Wendigo.
It's just the way everything is set up, and then you specifically pointed that out. I was like, oh, I swear to God, if we accidentally kill Mike's character before he has a chance to play it.
His character's not going to show up until he's here.
Okay.
So,
Surprise, he's here.
Yeah, right. He made it back from the Poconos in record time.
From the what?
Poconos. It's a series of mountains in Pennsylvania. Very good for skiing.
Oh.
Wow, very deal.
so you guys just sit there waiting for people to come by and just take their things?
Sometimes we go find rare, random things to bring back. Either way, we come back with some good coin to spend. Speaking of which, they didn't show up.
I don't know what that means, and I walk away.
And I just come in and say, rare things like what?
Just whatever may seem valuable or could be important, whatever could be beneficial to the city.
Or whatever you're contracted out for.
That.
Contracted?
Yeah, my boss sends me to find stuff sometimes.
Boss who?
Questions that'll be best answered like later when you've had more time to digest everything else about the world we accidentally ran you into.
Well, did your boss send you to those ruins?
No, I was on downtime trying to make some extra coin for my pocket.
Inside track.
I can tell you like 10 out of 10. He's definitely telling the truth.
Alana trusts nobody. That's what is it at? 18.
18, very good. You get the sense that he's mostly telling the truth, but there's something else there that he isn't saying.
Did you find something at those ruins before we got there?
I mean, a little while back before the whole place was burned down.
Did you burn the place down?
No, it didn't burn the place down. That was a good place to hide.
But you know who?
Yeah, who burnt it?
Bunch of strangers like the likes of you. They just start setting fire to the whole place, and we were desperately trying to escape. Some of the giant fucking lizards out there started eating some of my men, too.
Listen, I've learned in the last half of a day that saying stuff like the likes of you is kind of racist.
Very racist. Good point, Alana.
Thank you.
Says the colonizers.
Colonizer?
You people came to my people's islands and started taking over the place.
Well, that sounds very personal. I don't know how to help you with that. Have a nice day.
Oh. Colonizer. I don't
know what that word is.
Drift, are we colonizers?
Yeah, Drift, from what you know of the history, these two factions are very much colonizers. But the Confederacy made agreements before even setting anything up.
Like, yeah, kinda.
Oh. Well, that makes sense for my parents. They're bastards.
Not my parents. We're on a different tribe. Good times until they all were slaughtered.
Savage.
Escalated really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got fucking dark.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a info dump?
No.
Okay. Savage. Listen, what was it that you No, I already asked that. Did you find anything before? You said you were looking before.
Yeah, before a bunch of weirdos came by, trashed the entire area. I mean, they. I don't know if they took whatever. The guys that died to them, if they took whatever they had on them or not. Weren't able to recover most of the bodies in the flames, and the wildlife deciding to take a snack as well. The whole thing was a bust. Then you guys came along and I'm assuming finished off the rest of my guys.
We did.
You assumed
Oh.
correctly.
So yeah, now I have whatever coin I have on me to drink my sorrows away until my next job.
Well, here's a gold piece for the next round. And I slap a gold piece on the table in front of him.
You hear that, Rex? Fill them up.
So now what do we do? We can't kidnap him.
I come in and say, well, since we're here, might as well just follow the rules and enjoy the city for a bit. We continue our quest.
That was our quest, Kami.
Jen, do we have that quest thing you were talking about somewhere?
It is on the main map, which I could bring you all to.
So I found the bandit leader.
Yep. So I could change that to
Yes. Let the true storyline begin.
Oh, wow. Try all the creams.
So,
Uh,
do we go back to Nesca? I mean, we got what we wanted from here, and I don't think Savage is going to tell us much more about his boss, but
I say follow him until he goes somewhere out of the city, and we'll beat the shit. We'll beat the information out of him. What do you think, Alana? We whispering this, of course.
yeah, I was
You was-
assuming.
Yeah.
well, I was saying it to everybody. Kami, we're not going to follow him. I say this aloud to everybody. We're not going to beat him when he gets out of the city. Who else thinks Kami's idea is bad? Raise your hand.
Greg raises his hand. He does not want to beat up anyone for no reason.
Oh, whatever, fine. Will someone come up with another idea?
What does everyone else think?
This is a dead end. We have nothing to gain here.
Well, the mission wasn't to beat them up; it was to find them, and we found them.
So back to Nesca.
Yes.
Mai, what do you think?
Daneska.
All right.
Tonight.
Who's
Drift,
next?
are you okay leaving your home again?
Yup. Part and parcel of what I do.
Why did you leave before?
It's my job.
your job? What do you do?
We'll tell you along the way because it's going to take up more than a minute.
Okay.
Is it? I'm also going to have to explain how the Confederacy kind of works to explain what I do.
Oh. Well, we got time. Still
Well, we
gotta
still
walk back to Nesta.
still have the whole rest of the city to poke around in. Like y'all can
Oh.
either like book it out of here now. Like we're only in the inn. There's still plenty of other places to go. There's a shopping district because well, if y'all
I
want
did
to try all the
suggest
different kind of creams,
I suggested this earlier.
Greg has little money.
Don't worry, Greg, my pal. I'll spot you.
He just shrugs. Greg has little need for items at this point, unless they are magical in nature.
You said that now until you find a nice gold armor.
I walk over to Bragg and I'm like, Bragg, this was a dead end. I paid for chocolate milk at least, though.
Yeah, places like this usually are.
Yeah.
Well, the more you know.
You don't like bars very much. Why'd you stay over here so long?
I'm waiting for you guys.
Well, it seems like we're gonna explore the city a little bit and then go back to Nesca, so
Off we go
we took a vote.
to the kitchen.
You can go to the kitchen?
Oh, it's a big kitchen.
we're going to the shopping district.
Yep, Alexa's shop.
Shopping.
I do not have a page up for that, but you do find your way through the market. At the front of which,
Mark, we don't really need a map.
at the front of which, one of the party recognizes a familiar face.
Recognizes who?
What's Mai? Could barely hear you. Are you there?
Yes.
All
Can
right.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You recognize a familiar face. The one that you end up
Oh.
speaking with at the market in Nesca.
Oh, let's go have fun.
Wait, is that the guy from Aladdin?
Yeah. Well, the representation, but yeah, he does actually wear a turban like that and long robes. And he just has like a various wares stall.
I go check it out. I have fun looking at this one.
You're back. How have things been going for you these past 2 days?
Pretty good.
Good. And you've found your way here. Interesting.
I
So-
just followed some people.
We're all following something. Though who are... Well, I know you, Drift.
Hold on, this phone call.
But who are the rest of you?
My name's Alana.
Greg looks over and just, who are you?
I am Alexer. He stands up, and you immediately see underneath his robes hooved feet. I am Alexer, the proud owner of this stall and, well, most of the market.
What does he appear to be?
He is a fawn.
And he has very interesting stuff in the stall.
What are you
Greg
selling, Alexer?
I sell all kinds of things. What are you in the market for? Some potions, some magic items, some various bits, bobs, and ends.
Well, what kind of magic items do you have?
Let's see. I have this bag. I'm kind of really low right now, but I have this bag. Any organic material you place inside this bag never rots. It never goes bad, it never sours, it never spoils.
It's a bag of golding.
It is the butcher's bag.
That might be good because I've got some rotting heads in my bag right now.
No, that you put food in that.
I was gonna say this can
Oh.
be like you gather all your creams and you try them all at the same time to see which one you like the most, with a direct comparison.
You could store creams.
I could store creams.
Cream bag. I don't know why it sounds so bad.
Not gonna touch that one.
What else do you have other than my possible cream bag?
It sounds so dirty. I love it, but I hate it.
I don't know if I want to question why you want to call it a cream bag. Outside of
She
that,
tried-
for magic items right now, I'm kind of limited on what I have. I mostly have various potions of all kinds of strengths.
You
I mean-
said you had bits and bobs and odds and ends.
Yes, as you could see draped around me, I have various rugs, tapestries, decor for the home and for caravans on travel. I have silverware, Tupperware, odds and ends dishes.
Well, I
You
don't
still
really
have
have.
your catalog.
I mean, I left it at the other stall.
Okay.
I don't really have a home
Come
for all
on,
of
just-
those things.
So why is it my mind just defaulted to Red Dead Redemption? It's like, do you have a catalog? Buying everything from the catalog. Buying a house from the catalog.
Well, how much is the cream bag?
The butcher's
The
bag
butcher's bag.
is 23 gold pieces.
Oh. Well, that's nice to know.
Well, it might still be around if you come up with the coin.
What about potions? You
I've,
said you had potions?
yes, I do. I have various vitality potions. I have a whole bunch of odds and ends. And honestly, on an out of character level, I had a list and I have no idea where I put it. Like, I had all this stuff prepared in advance. I was rearranging and reshuffling paperwork, and I have no idea where I put it.
Do you want us to wait till you find it, or?
I mean, I could send you guys a list on the outside of game level when I do find it, because I have no idea if I'm going to be able to find it while DMing. And I don't want to take up the entire time searching.
Okay. Are there any other? I mean, do you have? Is it just that shop you don't have the items for? Or is like, or is this
I
like
have
one?
multiple shops. Nesca, I do have a shop in as well, and I'm able to send things between my shops.
Oh, okay. Well, that's useful.
Yes, magic is very useful.
Yes. I keep hearing about magic. Do you think you could magic me some cream?
I'm not going to touch that one.
Do you have like a wand where I could get some cream from? I don't.
Wow. Well, I heard if
Is
you
it a-
rub it, you could get some cream.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
3 times the charm.
gonna have to find a wand of cream. Well, I don't have enough money for anything here, so. Does anybody else want anything?
Don't Google Wand of Cream, kids.
Wishing I'd put rum in my coffee right now.
I've already been way ahead of you from the very start. I had vodka in my Gatorade.
Well, the only rum I have right now is a very, very good rum,
Ooh.
like $80 bottle of rum.
Mmm.
I'm not putting that in my coffee
Yeah, that's fair.
But why is the rum gone?
because it's $80, but it's goddamn delicious.
For $80, it better be delicious. All right, so we could handle the shopping at a later time. If you guys want to move along, you do have the regular connection now with Elexir, the Fawn Lord of Commerce and Trade of the Confederacy.
Fun Lord. Bye, Alexer. We'll be back. Maybe see you in Nesca. Bye.
Pleasure to meet you. Looking forward to business.
Maybe after we turn in these heads and go back with our quest completed in Nesca, we can have some gold to go shopping.
Possibly.
Ma, you had met him before?
Yeah, and that stuff.
Did you have the gold to buy something from him?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Did he have any cream?
Does it make whatever you bought, does it make cream?
No,
Oh. I'm less interested.
it's not a goat.
So Drift, where else can we go?
I mean, a lot of the rest of the city is still kind of under reclamation, reconstruction. Choose your word here. Kind of means the same right now. Um,
Okay.
And as you are speaking with the rest of the party, a heavily armored individual, a dragonborn, comes up to you. Drift, I heard you were back in the city. Listen, the boss wants a quick word with you before you head out again.
okay. Um, intro, because, well, I brought a bunch of people in because we were kind of chasing Savage, didn't realize it was Savage, and it was safer to bring them inside than let them poke around with the armor suits outside the door.
I don't think that's what he wanted to speak with you about, but you might
But
want to let him know.
like the people right around me, and they're gonna have questions about you.
Mm.
'Cause they've
Well-
probably never seen a dragon. Have they? I don't remember which races we're right now.
I wouldn't know either. But
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
the other players, or to the other players on the outer game level, no, your characters have never seen dragons before, though there have been various rumors and myths throughout history of them.
More than myths.
So wait, this is a legit dragon?
Dragonborn, not a dragon. That's a different animal.
Yes,
Different being. But yes,
I
dragonic person.
am not a dragon.
No, that was I'm sorry, I should have said that was an out of character question. Sorry.
Yeah, the guy in front of you is the dragonborn. Yeah.
Okay,
Which is also something that your people never would have seen before because they're actually native to these islands as well.
Okay. Well, I have a lot of questions about a lot of things because I've only really seen a few things in my time, so
Like I said, if I'm gonna bring you into this whole world that you weren't aware of, full of mystical beings and magical creatures and things that would otherwise be described as monsters, everyone's gonna need to get really cool about a lot of shit really quickly.
You keep
Well,
saying
that's not-
that, and yet we don't do anything different.
I mean, Alana hasn't tried to stab anyone recently, so I'm considering that progress, and Kami hasn't wandered off, so that's major progress.
Oh well, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Still think we should put a bell on him. But
You might be right. Who knows?
And to be fair, I did ask whether or not to kill Savage's men before we attacked. I had asked Cedar, our dead tree friend.
All right. Well, I guess we're going with you. So let's go see this boss of yours.
yeah.
Well,
Is it who I'm thinking it is, Jen?
I actually didn't have it listed on here, but it is towards a separate, like a separate way than where you originally came in from Rock's library.
Yeah. I'm talking like, is the person we're about to go meet the person I'm thinking it is?
It should be.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a time. It's going to be one of two people, and if it's one, it'll be amusing. If it's the other, it's going to be yeah, that's going to be entertaining.
Are you saying this in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's go.
say that the office is over here.
Okey-dokey.
You go through. You go through the main doorway itself, which seems like a normal doorway to a large walled section of the city that looks like it goes into the caves themselves. In the initial end chamber, it is a very spacious room with very few furnishings, and behind the desk, there is a half elf, just sitting there, not really paying attention. Various armored and armed folks march to and from, just going into various doors in every which direction. This does seem to be like a heavily guarded and fortified area.
Alana's looking around, kind of enraptured, like wide-eyed about everything that she's taking in because she's never seen anything like this. She still has her hand on her dagger, but
Yeah, all the various peoples taking a closer look at them are all kinds of beings and creatures that you never even knew existed. It's hard to believe that you aren't dreaming some kind of drug dream of all these beings coming and going.
she's got like perpetual like jaw drop syndrome.
Kami's just star-eyed looking. It's like, oh my god, look at the many species. So many.
You
Children, it's rude to stare.
you get a few looks of some of them passing by, like, what the fuck is up with them?
She's like, hi. Oh my god. And then he's like, Kami's just like, hi. How you doing? Hi. Oh my god, hi. Hi.
And, yeah, the receptionist calls over Drift's attention. The boss is finishing up a meeting. You should be able to go in whenever you're ready.
Drift, who is this person?
Let me poke Jen real quick first to make sure it's who I think it is.
So how about that Mandalorian ending, right?
Oh
Okay.
my god.
I've only seen the first two episodes of the entirety of Mandalorian. I do not know anything of what's going on.
Big things, much well.
Truer words, Grack. Truer words.
That was Mike.
Who else in there with him, Laura?
uh, some people that decided to not adhere to the law.
We're gonna wait until that's done.
Are they doing lewd things in there?
Um, remember how like when y'all started getting a little punchy when Savage was around, and how I really like waved you off of that?
Yeah.
Um, who we're about to see is why I waved you off of that, because being on his bad side is very hazardous to your health.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember how we met a dragon born earlier?
Yes. If that who yes? Do I? Is that who that was?
Yes, the one who thought was a dragon. He's like, no, I'm a dragon born. Like we just met
Oh.
him in the market.
Okay. Yes, that guy. Yes, I remember now.
Um, y'all are about to meet an actual dragon now.
A few minutes later, a few guards come out of the main room itself. The doors, of course, are a little larger than some of the others, but not terribly so. And the receptionist is like, well, it seems like business is done there. You could go in whenever you're ready.
Griff turns to look at everyone. Please, for the love of God, behave.
Should I just not talk?
If you want to ask
Wait,
questions,
that was an option.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, might as well. Just not say anything.
not always. Greg.
if you want to ask questions politely, I don't see why he wouldn't mind answering some simple ones. But if you start asking him about cream, he may get a little confused or a little testy. I don't know which way it'll go.
Then I really don't have much to say anyway.
Okay, let's go see how this goes.
If anything, we'll burn the place to the ground.
Did your character say that in sing song as well?
Because I am the walrus.
Cuckoo,
Cuckoo,
cuckoo.
cuckoo.
What's a walrus?
But, yeah,
Who would have thought Alana would be a crux in somebody's backstory stuff?
And I just lean into.
yeah, going
Right.
into the room, with how the doors were larger, inside of this room itself is massive in scale. Along the walls, you see various drums of some kind with lights coming through the back. And towards the center of the room, you see a gigantic shadow of a figure. The black scales reflecting the light. And you hear the deep rumbling chuckle. Now, where's that page? Okay, I know I put the thing on here.
Kami sees this room and he's just like, wow! Just like, wow! He just can't contain his excitement. It's like, holy shit!
I
His voice echoing.
thought I had it. I need to find the page in the book now.
Shit.
Alana is just looking around with her eyes wide, but she has her hand covering her mouth. With her other hand on her dagger.
Greg's eyes are just saucers. He's quiet, but he's impressed.
All right.
Is this real silk?
The dragon, the ancient black dragon, shifts to the side, and you could see inside of a new barrel that was just placed, somebody struggling inside in some kind of liquid. And everyone is going to, other than Drift, is going to have to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy!
Yes,
Oh dear.
You just click the word wisdom. Yeah. checkmark means I have advantage on him, right?
Checkmark means you have proficiency in it.
Oh, proficiency. Bam.
All right.
Ooh.
Kame and Breg, you succeed.
Ah, fuck.
Everyone else,
The well-timed alarm noise.
Tommy and Brad, you succeed.
everyone else has the frightened condition for 1 minute,
Oh, fuck.
as this gigantic black dragon just fills you with terror and dread.
It's not dinner time yet, Johnny. Don't worry about it.
He turns to face the rest of you. Ah, Drift. I see you
See me, Lord
brought...
Over.
So we're gonna-
Yes.
I don't know. What's that?
We have heard rumors of there being trouble approaching. Have you learned anything of it?
10 can confirm there is some kind of trouble. Lots of Scale King kind of overran a fort.
And it wasn't either the dynasty or the Imperium.
Nope, because neither of them work with who was it overran his strength? Sahagin?
It was the varied peoples of the islands. It was the Yuan Ti. It was the lizard folk, the kobolds, and the
Okay.
turtles.
It's close with Sahagin. Yeah. But yeah. Definitely not either of them.
That would be good to know, because guaranteed they're going to be at each other's throats if it was either of them.
Well, between
The
the Imperium and the Dynasty?
Yes.
When are they not?
Yeah, we don't need them to go to war over this. It will make things troublesome for us. So, who are these amusing little things you brought with you?
Kami raises his hand and is like, oh my god, I have read about dragons in my books, but I never thought I was going to see one in my lifetime.
And I forgot Eve saved.
I am Kami the Green. I am not graceful or gracious to be in your presence. I apologize for my ill manner.
His head lowers down in front of you, gigantic in size. Little servant.
Correction?
He takes a
What's
huge...
What's the correction?
I'm gonna say that.
Like you're so
Correct.
He takes a huge sniff of you. Your blood has been fused with that of my kin.
Well, that's the
You
thing,
have been created to serve us.
that was the original plan. But I say fuck that. I work alone.
Please, for the love of God.
Alana is literally screaming from under her hand. Like, she's backed up as far away as she can, and she's literally like...
Amusing little servant. Your defiance. It's rare to see these days.
Oh, well, thank you. It's rare I would say the same thing, but your species is kind of like extinct, isn't it?
He brings one of his wings behind you, starts leading you towards the barrel. And
Me, for the love of God, shut up.
inside the barrel, you see someone drowning over and over and over again. Every time they seem to be passing out, they wake back up and start thrashing about anew. Like, on an out-of-game level, they're drowning in a healing potion.
Oh. Damn.
You
Yeah.
see.
Like I said, please, for the love of God.
Oh, I'm gonna make an intimidation check. I am.
You what now? Excuse you? Do you not understand the situation you're in currently, Kami?
Alana takes her hand off of her mouth, literally, like she's a pancake against the wall. It's like, calm me, for the love of God, dear God, shut the fuck up. For once in your life, shut the fuck up. I am Alana.
So, Kami just like, I got the picture, got the message. Brett, please continue. I'll shut up now, and I back up.
Yes. Well. Anyways.
But I'm not nobody's servant. Just wanted to say that. I don't even know what the word is.
You've read a lot of books.
You are not of my kin, so I don't really care.
Oh, good. Thank you. Now we're both on the same page. All right, Brett, continue.
So, anyways, Drift. I want you to look more into what could have caused the incident at that fort.
Okay.
Are we getting another quest?
Yup.
Awesome.
And report in at least every 2 days on anything you may have found or any leads you may be chasing.
Will do my best.
Wait, how is he supposed to report in every 2 days? Didn't it take us 2 days to get here?
I have spells for that.
Oh.
We have means of communicating. That is why I wanted to speak with you. Was there anything else your friends, shall we say, wanted to bring up?
Wasn't Savage? Didn't he say something about the people that burned the place down?
Oh yeah. Want to ask? Yes, I'm like memory problems right now.
Ditto. That's why Alana's asking. I'm like, I know he said something because I asked, but I don't remember if I asked like who done it or if he divulged.
You
and I'm
did.
like, I can't stop
You did ask about who did it, and he did say that it was other adventurers.
Okay. So yeah, I say that, but like, I say it to like, who else saved?
Not Greg.
Yeah,
Not
Breg,
Crack, no.
Breg, Kame, and Drift are the only ones not under the effect of the frightful presence.
Okay, I whisper it to not Kami. I whisper it to Breg. That maybe because I'm terrified of. I'm not even getting closer to the dragon.
I don't think you could, like, mechanically even get closer to the dragon right now.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Like, I know. Like,
Not
I know
for
the
1
fear-
minute you can't.
Yeah. I know that's why Alana is like pancaking, but like Alana like whispers it to Breg to say to the ancient black dragon that she wants nothing more than to get the fuck away from.
I mean, yeah. As you can tell, and for probably obvious reasons, most of us are terrified right now, and would be more than happy to leave.
Okay, quick question: are you the last of your kin?
I mean, please, for the.
Okay.
I swear to
I'm
God,
gonna-
my lord, I
I'm
am
gonna
gonna
grab
find him a muzzle.
I'm gonna grab him by the
Drift,
scruff and
wait a
walk
minute,
him
wait
out
a
of the
minute,
room. I'm
Drift, I
walking
just-
him out of the room.
I will answer this question. No, I'm not the last of my kin.
Thank you.
I'm still walking him out of the room.
Thank you.
Like, I gotta ask. This is fascinating. I just haven't seen one in a long time.
Alana runs out of the room before, like, as soon as Breg says that, she's like a vapor trail.
Wait, I still have more questions.
With
Can I
you,
have
my
the
lord.
details?
I mean,
I'm sorry, what was that?
if you leave, my lord.
Yes, you were
They
Free
take some getting used to,
Assist
but
bonus.
they are amusing and they are good at what they do.
Yes, they
I haven't figured out what all of that is yet.
haven't been scared entirely into submission yet, and I enjoy that.
Kami walks in. Okay, no.
I think in their defense, I think some of them aren't smart enough to be scared into submission.
Everything can be, is just takes more time sometimes.
With your leave, we'll start poking about. So.
Yes, see that you do. I'm going to enjoy my newest trophy.
You do that.
Be-
I'm just like, not going there, not going there. The help of most of me knows better.
Once I hit level 10, I'm immune to fear.
We are a far spot off of level 10.
And
If
also,
Kami
Get
keeps
to the way
having
there.
interactions like that, we'll never make it.
and also for you new people, ancient black dragons are a challenge rating of 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Sounds like a
those
challenge.
twigs were 1. And those twigs almost killed us.
Yeah.
Those twigs probably not even 1. They're probably like half a 1.
Yeah, they were fractions.
Yeah.
The bandits that we fought were 0.5.
It was just a beautiful dragon. I just haven't seen one in a long time. Oh my god, I don't think I ever. I've just seen pictures.
Greg is going to go to Kami. You need to stop talking to things that will murder you. If you want to keep learning, you must be living to do that.
Oh, Greg,
You
that's refreshing. You
That is
know?
not a question, that is a statement.
Well, you know, tomato, tornado. You know what I'm saying?
Those are not mine.
Oh.
Things.
What's a tornado?
It's dead.
But yeah, Drift, with leading the rest of the party out and essentially apologizing to your lord for their behavior.
Yeah, like I said, it's like they're good at what they do. I'm not 100% certain in what that is yet, but they are good at it.
You end up going down a different corridor that leads to a different exit. It does take some time traveling down this corridor, as it takes a fair amount of the day, even though you're underground. But you actually arrive in Nesca, in Mika's office.
What? Sorry, that was Haley.
How the fuck did we get there so fast? Oh yeah,
They're obviously quite magical in that.
it's just like magic.
Is this more magic?
Mika was the head of the guard, right?
Yep. And you did see the tattoo on
We're gonna
him.
need to have that conversation now, aren't we? Before we after this conversation, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
But as
Oh
you...
yeah, he has that tattoo.
Yes.
he does. And like, are you saying that in character?
No, out of
only,
character.
only Drift
Okay.
seen the tattoo. So no one else really knows about it.
Okay.
But everyone learned real quick as they just ended up in his office.
Yeah, that's gonna be a conversation after we finish up in Nesca.
Hi, Mika. We's back.
And you look around, the office itself is actually empty. Just the
Oh.
furniture, but no one else in there.
He's not here, guys.
Great, let's loot the place and burn the place to the ground.
Let's
I'm
not.
only playing. I'm only playing. I'm not serious.
What time of day is it? Like, can I look out the window?
Now you are able to look out the window. It is late evening.
Okay. Like, too late for anything to be open type late, or
No, most of the places tend to start closing down at essentially sundown, um, and it is still a few hours before then.
I'm gonna stick my head outside the office and see if his receptionist is out there. He had a receptionist, right?
Um, you see the various guards that are posted nearby. They are just kind of doing their own thing, not really paying attention or noticing.
Hey, is Mika about?
Um, yeah, he's in the other room. What are you doing in his
Okay.
office?
We were supposed to meet with him and he wasn't here, so we were wondering where he went.
Well, other room.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Assuming you go to said other room.
Yup.
Inside, you see Mika the Tabaxi carrying a baby Tabaxi around the room, just kind of keeping it quiet and placated.
Note to self: do not bring me in here.
Yo.
But where's the last?
Yo, for real.
Oh,
Mika,
oh, look at that. You returned.
Yup.
All right, so what happened?
Uh, got to the ruins. Bunch of kobolds in the ruins. Kind of jumped the kobolds. Like,
The
Savage
kobolds
got
had
it.
set it up as a place to ambush people and steal things from them.
Raiders and bandits.
Well, Savage was with him. Savage got away. He's now drunk back in the city.
Savage. I'm always telling that little bastard to keep his head down. All right.
Ended up in the city because didn't recognize it was Savage and ended up at the front door before we realized where we were. Um, that was a time.
Could everyone come into here for a minute and close the door?
We're gonna want to muzzle Kami to not wake the child.
Kami acknowledged the child and just looks at the child and Mika and just looks at them. It's like, please proceed.
What color? Me surprised.
What color is that?
I don't know yet. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
The baby in his arms basically looks like a like, have you ever seen like a cheetah's kitten?
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Very much like that.
Oh,
What's left?
Maternal instincts activate.
this is so cute.
So you brought a bunch of strangers in. Well, did you?
It was that they were going to start knocking about at the front door, and it would have been rather rude to let the armor kind of just like break them all in half.
I mean, that's what it's meant to be there for, to make sure that the secret stays secret. But since they know and since they're here alive, I'm assuming that the lords gave their blessing.
Yeah, they met here. That was kind of a time.
I can imagine.
Kami interjects, did you know he was a dragon?
He
I just turn
adjusts.
to the wall and just start gently banging my head against it.
He adjusts the baby so that he could show his forearm where there's a tattoo of a dragon. Yes.
Wait a minute. Does that mean there's a walrus somewhere?
Oh my god.
Banging. Just forehead to wall.
Wait, Mika, you knew about this city?
Yes, I knew about this city. I am the gatekeeper for this side of the door.
You're the gatekeeper? Is there a
Very good.
Why?
keymaster?
Why do you think the path ended in his office?
Oh.
Anyways, I'm sure it goes without saying that you speak of this to nobody outside of the Confederacy.
Grack looks at Kami. That might be a problem.
And then Kami shrugs like, honestly, I'm not gonna say nothing about the secret town under the top.
You're not gonna say nothing. That's accurate. That is an accurate statement.
See that you do, or else your tongue will be silenced for you.
The only people I know are standing in this room right now.
I don't know
Yes.
what day it is.
Well, be that as it may, so long as we're all under agreement, the lords let you go, so will
Agreement.
I. Under that condition of you keep the silence, or you will be silenced.
Wait, silence of what?
Death.
Exactly.
Silence.
We're not supposed to. The first rule about the Confederacy is you don't talk about the Confederacy.
You've broken the rule.
Crap!
Kami shakes his head.
This is like the game.
Mm-mm. She
Oh,
came.
with anyone watching and here, they're all lost.
You know, if I actually get some decent viewers watching this, I'm going to start putting out offers of what should I do to the people this time.
Wait, Alana steps forward towards Mika. It's like, Mika, wait. You were talking about bringing things that were dangerous. We have things that we have pieces of things that were dangerous, and she pulls out the 4 heads from her bag and places them on the ground.
Why do you still have 4 heads?
I only have 1 forehead.
My hand reaches my forehead.
Um,
Remember, I had taken them before we followed Savage.
oh, that's right. You distributed them, didn't you?
Yeah, I handed them out to a few people. I think Grack has some, and I think Kami took some.
I actually do have some. In
Because
fact, they're
for-
right here.
Yeah, for the
Here you
the-
go. And I gently put that on his desk.
I only put them on the ground. For the extra gold for the job that we were doing.
Right. Yep. You could dispose of those.
Is there a window?
Don't throw heads into the street.
Oh,
That form.
sorry.
Have some class. No couth. Picks up his head. It's like,
I
oh.
honestly forgot to go back to the earlier videos and like remind myself what price I had said.
Hold on. I think I have it.
7,500 gold per. You don't have to trust. I'm trustworthy.
Yeah, pretty sure it's not 7,500.
It was scout out ruins and make maps is 20 gold pieces, and then the side quests bring back pieces of creatures that are dangerous. I think it was like 5.
5 or 10 per.
I think it was 5 per
Per
piece.
head.
Yeah, that sounds
Per
about
head,
right.
Well,
For a second, I thought you said it was 5 per penis, and I was very confused. I was like, did we take the wrong parts? Did we specify it had to be that part?
I mean,
that feels like a very
there-
strange part to use to
There was
specify.
all this talk of cream before, so...
Cream free.
Pull it out.
So I think we had 11 heads total.
I have 3.
I had 4.
How many other
That's-
heads were brought?
Up on my 3.
How many I had? I know I had a couple, but I did not write it down. Unfortunately.
So there were 11 total. I kept 4. Kami took 3, so that's 7. So you must have another 4.
Yeah, whatever we had left, I was carrying.
So
all together, we just pour them all on the ground. Like,
That-
here you go.
yeah, that's well, we have to dispose of them. Mika said.
We'll give us the cash and
Yes.
we will.
Yes, you could collect the bounties at the front desk. He goes over to a little side table, starts writing out a little note totaling the amount for each of the heads as well as the 25 the original agreed upon. Take this to the front desk. You'll receive your payment and properly dispose of those heads, please.
Just out of curiosity, I'm asking for a friend. See, I know, but Greg might not know. How do you properly dispose of a head?
We will take them outside and bury them in the forest.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, why would you say I don't know how to dispose of a head?
See, Greg, that's how you do it.
Now the more you know.
Now you don't have to ask that embarrassing question.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And if you were looking for other jobs, there has been fresh postings on the board, so you can check that as well. Now, if you don't mind, my daughter needs her sleep.
One more question, Mika. Remember I said something about that person that stole the money from the inn? Did you ever find out anything about them?
We're still looking.
Okay.
All right.
And Alana leaves.
And then Kami, reading the room quietly, just gets up, walks out of the room quietly, and then just yells at him, like, "Well, I hope your baby sleeps okay." And then I close the door.
Why are you like this?
Why are you the way that you are?
Well, I'll see you later.
Oh boy.
Does Kami walk off?
Yeah.
So I don't know who took the paper, but I'm gonna say that I took the paper, and I'm gonna take it up to the front desk
I'm
to
walking next to Alana.
turn in the bounty.
It was what was
So
it,
it should be-
25 and 5
So it should be
for how many heads?
11. So it should be like 80 gold.
All right. And we split that between us.
Yeah, about 80 gold to split amongst the entire party.
There's 6 of us total?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know where my phone is.
So that's the 10, 12?
13 and
13
like
change,
a couple, yeah. 13 and like a gold left over.
How much do we get a person? I'm sorry.
13.
13. And there's a gold left over if you guys want to split that as well, because you guys now entirely know the price differential of splitting said currency, or someone just gets a extra gold.
2 gold left over, excuse me.
Yes.
2 gold left over.
Well, my
Yeah.
initial statement still stands.
Did we fight for the death for it, or? Or we-
Forgo the extra gold. Someone else can take it.
If I may, lay a claim on one of them. I did kind of get those 11 heads.
In
Sure.
fact, we all got the heads.
Well, I gave you 4 of those heads.
Testy,
Correct meant that
testy,
we all
Alana.
took them down as a team.
Well, as of right now. Hold on.
Excuse me.
As of right now, theoretically, I've killed 6, Kami's killed 6, Drift has killed 3, Grak has killed 4, Maya's killed 2, and Breg has killed 2.
But we're not keeping track, right?
No, Alana's keeping track.
That's oddly specific, Alana. Jesus.
I've been counting.
The whole time?
Yes.
Holy shit. The whole time, huh?
Yes.
How much did I kill?
You've killed 6, the same as me.
Not bad, not bad. So I gently just screamed to the group, like,
Gently scream.
Scream.
"Hey, guys!"
I saw
Gently
So what's
beat you
next?
about the head
What
with a mace.
So what do we do next?
Well, we still have to figure out who's getting those 2 extra gold.
Oh. I should get one.
It will help pay for your funeral when something finally kills you for something.
That's the thing, Greg. I haven't died for 300 years.
You've been in the tower for 200 of them, so
I know why I'm done. What's your excuse?
I'm 25.
That's not enough. That is not enough.
Well, I'm gonna take that 1 gold, and if anybody needs one, I'll be generous enough to share.
Battle Royale?
There were 2 left over. And if you really want to do this, Kami,
I wasn't talking.
At this point, I start walking away.
So, wait, Mai, come back. So what are we doing now? It's late.
Greg believes
I'm
we should
going
get
off
rooms
at my own in the town. Bye.
Greg believes we should get rooms at the inn and in the morning check the work board for more missions.
I follow Greg. To the end. Basically follow suit.
That's over here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Beta Hook Tavern.
Alana walks. Not like coincidentally in the same direction as Mai, but not like following intentionally.
Alright, Drift.
Deja vu?
Yeah, Drift and Bragg, where are you going?
Or Nesca again?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to the docks to buy some fish.
Is the
Okay.
market open?
The market is still open, though it is getting really late, and most of the storekeepers are just starting to wrap everything up.
No, it's
What-
getting late.
Can I see anything that's like not like super closed yet? See if there's anything around.
And they're still open, though you could get the general sense that they're going to be closing within the next hour or two.
Alana kicks a rock.
I guess we just go back to the tavern.
I offer Greg drinks and stuff like, hey Greg, want a company for some ale? I'm paying.
The half-orc shrugs. Greg agrees.
All right, first round's on me. And then he notices everybody joins him. Like, oh well, you guys want to join on this round? Greg? That's a no. Alrighty then. All right, come on, Greg.
He follows.
Yeah, I'll have some.
Alrighty then. Good choice. What's your poison?
Alana's out here. Wait, did Mai come into the tavern with us?
No, she went elsewhere.
Oh.
Is this person
Yeah, I went-
naked?
I went walking
No.
around the town.
They're just very well endowed.
Yeah. They're not naked, they're just well endowed and
Old
serving
idiots.
drinks.
So.
Oh, they're
Alright.
wearing breast mail. I see.
Get
I
it, mate.
asked,
I mean, they're a barmaid in essentially an adventurer's tavern.
Oh.
Big titties are just gonna happen. Like you start working, all of a sudden they just get bigger. It's just how shit is.
That's just magic.
Then she figured out that, just having them show a bit more nets her a few more coins.
She should
Alright,
really
so
learn to respect herself.
I feel like she
Hey,
got a pink.
use what you got if you need to make money.
Hello.
And who's Kami
Yes.
speaking to?
To both Greg and Bragg. Brad. Bragg?
Right.
Yeah. And I was
Greg.
like, I asked Greg, like, what are you drinking tonight?
Ale is fine.
Yep.
How about you, Bragg? What are you drinking?
Ale as well.
Yes, my lady. I'll have 3 of your finest ale.
Are you sure you want the finest?
How much is it?
The finest ale is for a tankard, 5 gold.
For a bottle.
Doesn't
For
come in a bottle.
Bottle is 40 gold.
Oof. I'll take 3 tankers.
All right. The
All right.
half orc or the full orc woman behind the bar goes to get the drinks.
It's like, I feel like we're gonna do great things together, guys. I can feel it. We might level a whole city by the end of this trip.
Alana is like heading back towards the tavern, but before she goes in, she stops and kind of like looks around. Do I see anybody around?
I mean, outside, you just see
Yeah, like-
various townspeople, and if anyone is staying outside of the inn but nearby, you'll see them as well.
Is anybody like paying attention to me?
Not really. You're just another adventurer in this town full of adventurers.
Okay, I take out my dagger. And I hold it by the blade, and I just kind of, or not by the blade, I hold it by the handle, and I look at the blade.
Grip it by the blade.
Yeah, I grip it, and the blood streaks. No, whew.
That's why they had to check and see if anyone was around to watch.
No, I grab it by the handle, and I just kind of like give a couple looks around, and like, so, I know it's just been, you and me, for a really long time now, but I have found maybe some people. I don't know. Well, I found people and Kami. And I don't know. Sorry. This is Lucas from What the Hell. I found people and then Kami, and I don't know, maybe I can find what I need from them. Not yet though. Not even close. I don't know anything about them, but maybe. And then I sheathe the dagger and I walk in.
All right. Also, Drift. What are you
Yup.
doing out there, as well as Mai? What are you doing outside?
Drift
and
is
what's-
actually going to be going down to the waterfront.
I'm looking for a rooftop to just like sit on.
There's plenty, though you will have to make a acrobatics check to climb up to
Oh.
any particular rooftop.
Because
Aren't they
she's
also people's houses?
There are people's houses, various nat 20.
that
yeah.
works.
Yeah, you do so.
Yay!
Parkour.
Right.
Hardcore parkour, you make it up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you make your way up onto the rooftops easy.
When the bartender comes back with the with wherever she's from, because wherever she's at, because Alana doesn't know, she just walked in. When she comes back, she's gonna ask for whatever type of cream she has. Chocolate, if possible.
I'm sorry, we don't have any chocolate right now. We ran out. A lot of the kids, you see, they always love stealing the stuff. Uh,
Well, it's delicious.
Just steal the
Do,
chocolate.
do we have a bounty for them?
For kids?
Hey, a bounty's a bounty.
I'm not gonna fuss that much over chocolate. But yes, we
Oh,
do
right,
have some cow's milk, some cream of the sort. Yeah, I could get you some.
Yes,
Basic cream
please.
of wheat.
And she goes to do that.
Thank you.
Wait, she gave us the ale already?
Yeah,
she
came
did
back with
give
the-
the three of you
Oh,
your
well,
the
So
tankard's
I
of
got
ale.
like 15, right? Hold up.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's really expensive.
It's fine. It's fine.
She did
Enjoy
say-
your ale.
She
How
did
much
say,
money
"Are
do you
you
have?"
sure you want the most expensive?"
Yeah, how much money do you have?
38.
So you just spent like almost half of your money.
It's okay. Kami don't need much. Just friends. It's a sad, sad story, guys.
Aren't you a wizard?
Back to ask you a question.
What happened?
Aren't you a wizard?
How dare you! I am a sorcerer.
Well, then you really don't need money at Greg supposes.
How much for the cow's milk, please?
That'll be a copper.
You got it. And she slaps down 2 copper pieces.
Thank you.
No problem. And then she takes it over to sit with Bragg. Hi, Bragg.
Oh, by the way,
Hello.
How are you?
Not bad. I'm enjoying this nice, very, very delicious ale.
I mean,
Yeah, the
How
expensive ale is incredibly good. And by the time you finish your tankard, you will each have to make a con saving throw.
Really?
Save or get drunk.
That's strong?
they forget
Yeah.
drunk.
Okay.
Oh, God, I don't-
Constitution?
I don't want to see a drunk commie. I don't want to see a drunk commie.
So if I fail my
Take the
constitution,
wheel.
I'm basically like shit faced.
Yep.
My
Oh hell yeah!
my ears can't
I'm
handle
You
ready.
it.
had 15% alcohol before?
15?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had beers that are 15 or higher before. They're
Oh.
delicious, but once they hit, oh boy, do they hit.
Mhm.
So every time I drink the finest ale, I could like have to make a constitution
If you
save?
drink the finest ale, pretty much after each tankard you have to make a save. And it becomes increasingly more difficult.
All right, I'll have
when it
another
comes to the cheaper ale, it takes a
I'll have
couple
another ale.
before having to make the saves.
We're not trying to get drunk here. We're just hanging out.
I'm just trying to go broke.
Like, just give me money.
But yeah, you also, after this first one, you don't need to get the most expensive to make the saving throw. For, say, like if you get a cheaper one, you'd still make a saving throw because the first one hits hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't need to go bankrupt immediately trying to get drunk.
I don't know. I didn't know there was different prices. What's the cheapest one?
The cheapest one is 5 copper.
Will you take a silver?
I'll certainly take a silver.
Awesome. Do you take American
Oh my
Express?
god. That's like, no. That's what, you're like, how much is this? And they're like, it's $5. And you're like, will you take $10?
Yes,
I will. Yes.
Well, you know, just give me 5 coppers back. Now I got copper pieces.
I mean, I gave 1 copper as a tip. I thought that was.
All right.
It's like the way you asked that, it gave the impression that you give the other 5 copper as a tip.
Yeah.
That was like to me.
Okay, fine. Then just keep it for. I just tell her like, keep the change, love.
Big spender tonight.
Yes, sirree.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take a sip and have like the milk mustache and be like, Greg, have you ever tried cow's milk? And like,
Yeah. Yeah.
offer him. Would you like to try? Oh,
Can it also be considered racist to ask a cat person if they want milk?
listen,
Wow, no, the tables have split.
Alana doesn't know how to make friends.
The tables have
Also,
split.
I have already expressed interest in milk.
Yes, exactly. It's not chocolate because the
Last week.
bartender said that she had all her chocolate stolen by children. But it's milk if you want some.
Last week on Battlestar Galactica.
Children stole the chocolate. It's just, it kills me every time to think about.
But is it really wrong that kids would definitely do that?
Yeah,
Oh.
but if they're already stealing, like, why just pick chocolate?
Because it's one of the few things that they know they could get away with.
Low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit.
So after this,
Do I have to make a Constitution saving throw for my milk?
No.
Damn it.
The
Oh,
milk is
it-
non-alcoholic.
The milk has gone.
If
has
you're
milk
making a
gone
con
bad
save
now.
on your milk, I have other concerns.
Yeah.
You're not
it
saving
has
against jug. You're
fresh
saving against
that milk.
poison.
Maybe it's like gone real sour.
Yeah. Like, are you chewing the milk? If so, you may have a problem.
Well, you
If
don't
so,
have
it
to
is
chill the
milk.
milk if it's not like pasteurized and stuff. Like fresh milk.
Mhm.
No, I'm talking. It's gone sour to the point there's chunks in it.
Oh, the cheese.
all right. So I finished my little.
Yeah,
Did I get
Kami,
my
when the bartender herself comes back with a drink, she leans forward on the bar when sliding it over to you, pretty much giving you a good look at her, and she winks at you.
To who?
To comment.
Kami.
Oh, I thought this was with the milk. Okay.
So I lean forward. It's like
Is that where you get the milk from?
very whisperly.
Oh my god.
I lean forward and I just like look at her. I'm like, well, little lady, are you ready for some hanky panky?
Forward, aren't you?
Very. It's the ale. I apologize. I am not usually a crude man.
You've had one drink.
I also been in a tower for 200 years, so anything hits. Oh wait, I gotta make another Constitution throw.
Alana leans over to
Yeah.
Bragg.
Breg, once when you finish your tankard, you do start to feel it. You're entering like just borderline tipsy, but you aren't drunk yet.
I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
Alana leans over to Bragg. What's hanky panky?
Oh my god.
You see, when two people like each other a whole lot,
Uh-huh.
there's this game. It's like like you clap your hands and then you hit each other's hands. You know.
Yeah. And then I over here and I just look at Alana like it's like this.
Oh my god. That's like a high five.
But intense and sweaty.
With
Oh.
granules.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
So, love, are you trying to go in take a room with me tonight or what? What's going on tonight? You want to wait until you finish your shift at this little tavern?
Yes, have a few more drinks. I still have a bit to go on my shift.
All right, no problem. Let me know
Gonna
when
get
you're done.
I lean over to Bragg again. Why do they need a room to high five? They could just do it right there.
Guess we're gonna have 5 all night, Alana.
Oh,
Glad
Oh,
that Drip
nice.
is not in this tavern right now.
All types of nights in different ways.
wait, how many different ways are there to high five?
How many different clapping games are there?
I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly, Alana.
Won't it hurt your hands?
Would've
Only
thought
if you're
that.
doing it right.
You said that right. And I look at Bragg, I'm like, yup.
Alana takes another sip from her mouth.
Go for some ice cream.
Alright. Drift and Maya, are you just planning on staying out for the entire evening, or?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He's gonna sleep on someone's roof.
Yep. I get to see all the stars.
And the angry
Like,
people
yeah,
that are like, "Why are you sleeping on my roof?"
I mean, with
Only
that
if they
nat
look up
20 to
to
get
me.
on the roof, I don't think anyone is even going to know that she's up there.
Oh damn! I didn't even know it. Oh shit!
Yeah, she rolled.
Was the nat 20 a stealth or was that an acrobatics?
It was
Acrobatics to get up
but-
there.
That just means they got up there. That doesn't mean they were
Yeah.
quiet.
But that is as smooth of a way to get there as you can.
Can I try for an acrobatics?
So, unless Maya is trying to make noise and make it known that she's up there, I'm going to say that, yeah, no one's not really going to know that she's up there.
I'm already at a disadvantage.
Drunk. Yeah.
Drunken parkour is the best.
Parkour.
Alana has bad experiences with trying to do acrobatic stuff in this bar, so she's gonna leave that alone.
And then it hits Kami while he's tipsy. Like, Alana, when we met, didn't you just bust your ass over there?
Did everybody see that?
Yes.
I didn't know you at the time, but damn, you really ate stone.
I was trying to help.
It's okay. I have fallen. One time I tried to climb and I made a bad acrobatic throw one time and I landed
Acrobatics, though.
into a hole, so we're even. It's okay.
That was in your shower.
Yeah. I was learning a
Fell
spell.
in the shower?
What's a shower?
I was wondering what that smell was.
I'm sorry.
Alana just gets up and walks to the other seat.
I'm assuming Drift is going back to sleep under the docks.
Yep, in the water. Because no one can attack you. No one can breathe in long enough to attack you.
Is there I forget. Oh, hold on. I go up to the bartender. Do you have rooms?
Of course we have rooms.
Can I get one room, please?
You certainly can.
How much?
It'll be 2 silver.
2 silver, indeed.
Rack also comes up to purchase a room for the night.
Of course.
And Kami leads over is like, I'll pay for the ale if you pay for the room.
Why are you like this?
I own this place. I don't have to pay for any of it.
Then I'll just pay for the ale. You just show me the way, baby.
Or you
You
could
still have to
also
pay
pay
for the
for
room.
the room. I'm here to make a business, sweetie.
About to say right now she's running a special. If you pay for the room, she comes with it.
Oh shit.
Or in it.
Oh shit.
I mean, maybe buy her a drink. This is Haley talking. Where are the rooms? I'm sorry, what was your name?
What was her name? I'm Ono.
That's the best thing to do is ask the DM what the NPC's name is.
I had written down the name when we first went over this in that initial session, and I hadn't
And
looked at
nobody
it again since. So it's like, okay, what was her name? Good thing I wrote it down.
Yeah. Ano, you said? Or
Yes.
Ono?
Ono.
Ano.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ono is a different character I have,
Oh no.
which Big Mike and Lawrence both know about.
Yup.
Ano, if I could just have that room key, please, if there is a key or wherever they are.
She does give you the key when you paid for it.
I did. I took two silver out.
And she tells you that the rooms are actually located, like to get to them, they're on the outside up a set of stairs.
Okay.
So you'll be able to like go up the stairs, go into one of the rooms.
Okay. I say goodnight to Grack. I say goodnight to Breg, and then I walk out.
Breck nods.
I say goodnight as well.
I just leave. Well, good night, fellas. And then I wink back at the lady. She's like, it could go down. It could go down. So I just leave. I'm like, I'll wait for you outside, lady.
Did you make that other con save?
No, I was waiting, but you told me like I wasn't drunk enough yet. I mean,
After the first one, you're sober.
Okay.
You'll have to make the second con save for the second drink since the first one hit hard. Oh yeah, you're fucking trash.
So was that wink like a full face wink?
It was a face cringing, like almost making a face, because I winked with the wrong eye, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just trying to fix it, so now I look like I was blinking.
The wrong eye.
I know for a fact it was. I'm gonna
He
put a
turned
video.
his head right, but his left eye blinked.
Yeah, so because you didn't
Oh,
see the
God.
eye, so I tried to fix it, and like I was blinking like.
Are you having a
differently, so
stroke?
yeah, so she basically thought I had a stroke, so I had to like fix it, and then I was like, and then I just like, oh, okay,
And
I'll see you later.
Did Kame pay for a room?
No, I didn't.
He said
So
he
you
was
didn't get a room key or anything. You're just
Guys, look in memes and gifs. This is what he did. It's called gurning.
That's just the bitter beer face.
That's
There are
basically.
specific competitions called the gurning competitions where they have to put a yoke over their head like a horse or a yak would wear, and they make the weirdest, most fucked up face they can, and it actually gets like prizes and shit.
Is this like a Swedish thing?
No, this is English.
Oh, it's English. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I knew this is some kind of European thing.
you could just
Also,
tell when certain
equal
things are just
countries have
very
cookies.
European.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's yeah. Well,
All right. Well, most of the people are going to bed. Breg and Grack, are you doing anything else?
Yeah, no, I think I'll finish my drink and then.
You got
head
rooms
off
or
this place. Yeah, I would be getting a room if there is still rooms available.
there are rooms available. It looks like most of the adventurers that were here before are not here now. Likely
they're the
off,
ones who burned down the town.
likely off in the jungle, doing various quests and missions,
And
Burning
burning down
down
towns.
burning down ancient ruins. Which is a feat in and of itself.
Right?
All right. Yeah. So everybody else goes to bed. Comment with how drunk you are. You end up passing out in the alleyway.
Where I spent my first night.
Yeah.
um,
I
And-
remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Alana,
Yes.
as
Oh, no.
you sleep,
Oh no.
you find yourself on the banks of a river.
In my dream.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, did Drift drag me here?
To kill you.
You find yourself standing on the bank of a river. The water is an inky black. And along the other side, you see rows of people standing in line. You blink, and you yourself are among these rows of people standing in line. Looking around, You can see various members of your party at various different spots amongst this line. Ahead, the line stretches beyond what you could see. And then you find yourself lifting off the ground and into the air.
So standard dream so far.
Where you come face to face with a figure in fitted robes. So you're the one who took my gift.
Is this like the hanky panky Kami was talking about?
No.
He said just didn't derail it right there. Like, this bitch.
Alana really is like, she's not dumb, she's just naive, so.
No, you have a certain gift from me. Do you
Oh.
know who I am?
I mean, no.
Dear child, your family has served me for so long and you don't know. I am Hades.
Oh. Hades.
Yes.
I do know some things about you, yes.
Yes, Lord of the Underworld, where you see yourself among the line of people waiting to get in. For all that is mortal finds its way into my domain.
Is Charon not ferrying them?
Charon is doing his job in getting them here. He is further
God.
ahead. Don't worry, one day you will meet him as well.
The person who brings the dead body's name is Karen.
Charon.
Byron.
Charon.
I'm gonna call him Karen.
Charon. And not Chiron either. Charon.
Chiron is someone else in town.
Cran. It's Cran.
Cran.
Cran. Crown.
Crayon.
But
Lord
you,
Hades.
You seem to have used my gift and brought a few to my gates.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't know that I was doing that. But I mean, I guess that's implied.
Join me, child. He starts drifting, and you find yourself drifting along with him, almost at like a leisurely walking pace.
Okay.
Your family has served me as the takers of life for many, many generations. I'm surprised you didn't learn anything about it, but it has been a while since there have been any contributions.
Well,
No.
to be fair, I may not have parted with my family very amicably. And they may or may not be super excited that I'm not there with, and I pat the dagger on my hip.
As you try to pat where the dagger normally is, it isn't there.
I start freaking out and I start looking around.
Dun dun.
Where is it?
Twist.
Child,
Where is it?
earthly belongings do not belong in this plane.
But is it safe?
It is safe with you.
Okay.
And as for the squabble between you and your family, those are mortal problems that have no bearing amongst those of us immortal gods.
Whew. Good, because I mean, I just met you. I wouldn't want to have any problems with you already.
Child, you've unwittingly found yourself doing the job that I tasked your family with to begin with.
Oh, good. So, I mean, what? Wait, what exactly is the job specifically? I mean, I probably know what it is, but like just in case I need to tell somebody else what it is.
If I need to put it on a resume, you know.
And just can I use you as a reference? Do you have a number, an email address?
Twitter.
Child.
LinkedIn?
You you are Chiron's mortal side. You are the one who deems whether someone is worthy of continuing life or passing over. Decide
Oh yeah,
well.
totally. Yeah.
Decide well on who you send.
There's like, how do I know?
You'll find a way to learn. You'll find a way to figure it out. Either way, so long as you are doing the job, I can't see a way that you're doing it wrong.
Okay. Well, then I'm I'm glad to be in this partnership with you, Lord Hades.
Making deals is part of what I do, and it's good to see those who are not immediately terrified of my presence.
I feel like with a lot of the stories, you're quite misunderstood, personally.
Well, people often fear death, and I am the embodiment of such.
Well, people fear what they don't understand.
That they do. And continue doing your job, child. You will certainly make me proud. And who knows, you might also get the interest of the other gods. And with that, you end up waking up in the following morning.
Right as I'm like waking up, Alana salutes. And then she like smacks herself in the eye when she wakes up. Ow!
And
Oh.
Kami, as you wake up,
You are also at full attention.
you're also at full attention, and laying next to you is a stuffed dummy, like a scarecrow.
You fucked his
Sorry.
girl.
It's like, okay. I don't know how to react to this. Did I pick up the scarecrow?
Again!
And I was like, oh Jesus, I need to stop doing this. This is ridiculous. This is the 5th time. Oh fuck. And I find hay all over my body and my mouth. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Tommy. God damn it. It's like, get yourself up before anybody sees you. Get up.
You've heard of Cottonmouth. Well, get ready for Haymouth.
But yeah, everyone, you got full rest, so
He's got hay fever.
It was hay something.
Hey, you guys.
He's got the fever for the flavor.
I mean, it happens so frequently. You think it's kind of a thing for him.
The adventures of Kami between when he got on the boat to Nesca to when he got out of his tower is just hay filled.
Or like
Between the burlap.
It was Between
or
the Burlap
Tommy's
by Kami the Green.
Tommy the Green bailing out.
Just a whole series of romance novels with scarecrows.
Tommy the Green, the true haywire. Part 2.
Dear God.
Well,
Those cheap, or probably like one of those like cheap Hallmark movies.
Oh God.
Kami, Thanksgiving of Hay. Or Lump of Hay of Love.
Is it the stuffing on the table or the stuffing of the scarecrow?
That sounds like cheap porn now. That's like cheap porn. Yeah, that's cheap porn.
Oh boy. Which roof did you sleep on?
Apparently that one that I'm next to, I guess.
Okay. I was like, if you could choose.
All right. While you're up there, make a perception check.
Oh, that's fun.
If you catch that incoming army.
Right. 14.
All right. 14 is enough to see that there are actually storm clouds on the horizon. And it seems like within this next day or so, there will be a heavy tropical storm sweeping through.
Perhaps some hail.
Such a sexually charged episode.
Oh my god.
If this keeps up, I'm going to have to ask people to take a moment before the game, get themselves taken care of before game.
Bruh.
Oh man. So there's storm clouds, you said?
Yeah. Mai notices storm clouds on the horizon from her vantage point, but it's not going to storm yet.
All right. Well,
Alana.
Because
it's
you
morning.
are all on a tropical island after all. Storms happen, and frequently.
True. Alana, wakes up, walks outside, and do I see the storm or no?
You do not.
Okay.
It's because of Mai's vantage point on a rooftop. She was able to really notice it, especially with that roll.
Okay.
Jen, where do I go to pick up a quest thing?
Mika's office, it has the bulletin board of various adventure quests and tasks needed around the town.
Well, after that shameful night and possibly like making out or doing a lot of like unquestionable things with a scarecrow, I dust the hay off my mouth, pick up my staff. I'm like, well, okay, let me just walk. Let me just mosey down here and let me see.
It's possible that was just a third member, and there was actually,
Next thing we know, we're in a hangover-esque party, trying to figure out what happened last night.
Oh, she just misunderstood when you said hanky panky.
Little flashes of last night. I was like, hey, baby, do you remember me? Notice that I put emphasis on the hey.
I
All right, that's the last straw.
I just want to hang around.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No more.
Okay.
I swear.
Your con.
Alright. Anyone else going to the notice board?
Alana's
Yeah,
gonna be really upset that Kami's already there, but she's gonna go.
Yeah, Greg heads over. He wants to get that mission.
I'll skip on over.
Do you, I know I asked this last time, but do you legit skip?
Yes.
Okay, yes!
I noticed her skipping.
Hi, Mai!
Okay, hi.
She's not even there yet.
Alright. Now, on the board, you see, of course, another just random venturing quest out into the jungles, start mapping out areas. You see a few jobs posted around of like, oh, people need help, like offloading, unloading the boats, moving stuff from like one section of a house to another, like various odd and end things with pretty low
Cream tester.
dairy
I'll
farmer
take that
needs
one.
dairy farmer needs taste testers.
I'm in it.
And the only other mission that's there is A bunch of farmers actually need help listed for a haunted house.
I am down. I notice it and I'm like, oh my god. Destruction, yes, I'm here.
What? I don't think you know what a haunted house means.
It's like,
You guys aren't even here. Your tokens are still at the bar.
and I looked at Alana, I'm like, you want to do a haunted house?
Mai, would you come with us to do the haunted house?
And I look at Over and I'm like, yes, Mai, will you join us on this wonderful quest?
Do you guys not want to wait for the others?
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna ask them to.
Okay, guys.
Oh,
Greg,
Greg came over.
will you want to
Grax.
join our quest? Oh my god.
there's 2 Grax.
Grax are here.
Wait, where the
Tommy.
hell's the other one? I don't see a second one.
It is.
I just got
super
rid of it.
early.
It was sitting
I
on the
didn't
baited
see
hook.
that. I'm sorry. I didn't even see it.
So guys, there's this job for something about a haunted house. Would you?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Everything else except for the cream testing is not really in my wheelhouse. But would you guys wanna?
Greg will assist with the haunted house. We should find
Bust
out
some
what
ghosts?
we know.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh wait, are we being the ghosts in a haunted house, or do we have to deal with ghosts in a haunted house?
It
Jen, do
just
we have to
lists.
be-
It just lists on the notice that farmers are concerned over a haunted house. To
Okay.
speak with said farmers at this location for more information.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
so yeah, the house is haunted.
All right.
Do
How
you guys
about-
have any way to deal with ghosts? Because I have a little bit of experience, and ghosts are not easily dealt with without special tools and magics.
Well,
And Kami leans over like, special tools like what?
Like blessed holy tools, or usually like magical things.
Well, since
my dagger is slightly magical, and I think Lord Hades. I think this is in my wheelhouse.
Who?
who?
You know, Hades.
Who?
Who?
Are you guys owls?
No, I do not know. Greg does not know of which who you speak.
Yes, who is this Hades?
Well, okay. So it's a long story. Hades is a god he's the god of the underworld. So I'm surprised you guys don't. Wow, I know something you guys don't know.
My character probably knows. Let's see what I've paid attention to that stuff. I'm gonna do it. What is that? Religion check? Bam.
You have no idea.
Nope.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
That wasn't in my field of study.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a religious check too.
And Grak, you would have heard of similar religions to this. Kame, yeah, you would know exactly what she's talking about.
I thought that was legends. So he's real?
Maybe.
Okay, do tell.
Well, he's the lord of the underworld, and if these are ghosts, then obviously they've escaped. If there's a problem, so the natural order of things says that we must send them back to where they belong.
Let it settle. Greg and Alana take lead, and we'll do this.
Before we go anywhere, I want to take off to the market district. Go see Alexor.
Alrighty then.
Go to the market district and what?
See Alexor.
I keep missing out on the last part of what you were saying.
Yeah.
Alexor, the fawn.
Yeah.
Actually, can I?
Yeah, I might do
Accompany
the same. I
you,
want to see
Mai?
if there's any
Is
last item or anything.
That same still a problem.
Alexor?
Like, this is about
Alexa?
time to end the game anyways for today. But I also still don't have the list on me, but I could have it like up and ready for the next time.
Have some shopping ready.
Yeah.
We'll start at a shopping episode.
I got gold to burn and ghosts to bust.
Yeah, so that
Kick
was
names.
the session.
Take ass.
Hope you all enjoyed it. You guys finally learned a bit more about the world that you're in.
Alana learned she's a colonizer. She doesn't even know what that is.
Kami has some questionable thoughts about
Scarecrows.
with Mr.
Remember,
Larry the Scarecrow.
Remember, everyone, if you haven't leveled, you should do that before next session.
Yes, you should definitely do that before this next session.
Which will be next year.
Yes, it
Yeah.
will be.
Which, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I thought he was just fucking with us. Like, no, literally, 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will literally be next year, and we will have another player to take the place of that Isaiah sadly could not fill.
So we level to level 3? Or...
No.
Two.
We're still level 2, but
Okay.
if you haven't leveled,
Just
Yeah,
Um,
but
not
everyone
everybody
has
had
fully
leveled up,
filled out their
so-
shit yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
did we agree on a specific time on the second?
Yes, 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, that's 2 o'clock our time, which is fine.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's right, West Coast.
Yeah.
This is also why I had told everyone
West.
to make sure to list your backstories on your character sheets, so I could quickly look over this stuff as the game is going on and get people more
Yes.
involved with the
Can I
world
not
that's
do
going
that?
on.